If you've ever said, "I'm doing dry January," and then felt weirdly emotional about it, this video is about why. You're not just trying to be healthier, something deeper in your psychology is pulling you toward a month without alcohol, and this explains what it really means. Every January, millions swear off alcohol completely. Gym memberships spike, sleep trackers get downloaded, people post day one dry January selfies on Instagram. But by week 3, many quietly return to their Friday night wine. Psychologists see 3 main types of people who do dry January, and only one is actually about health. The other 2 have more to do with identity, control, and social pressure than cutting calories. The first reason people do dry January is what researchers call the reset experiment. January feels like a blank page after holiday drinking, family stress, and New Year's resolutions. Your brain wants proof that you can feel better, sleep better, think clearer, wake up without the fog. Dry January becomes a 30-day science experiment. Will more energy really happen? Will anxiety drop? Will cravings fade? Studies show even moderate drinkers notice better mood, focus, and sleep by week 2. But it's not just physical. You're testing if the person you imagine being is possible. The second reason hits deeper: control and self-efficacy. For some people, saying no to alcohol isn't about the drink, it's about proving they can say no to anything. In a world of endless notifications, temptations, and obligations, dry January becomes a 31-day battle you can actually win. Each no thank you at happy hour builds quiet confidence. Psychologists call this self-efficacy, the belief that you can shape your own life. Every sober social event, every morning without a hangover stacks evidence that you have power over your choices, not the other way around. The third reason is more subtle but growing fast: identity shift. Dry January lets people test a new story about themselves. Maybe you're not the office drinker, or the party person, or someone who needs wine to relax. For a month, you get to be the person who wakes up clear-headed, who has energy for morning workouts, who remembers conversations word for word. Even if you return to drinking later, that month plants a question: what if I could live like this more often? This is why dry January participation keeps climbing, especially among younger people. It's not about becoming a teetotaler, it's about glimpsing a different version of you and realizing it's possible. So, if you're doing dry January, it usually means one of these 3 things. You're running a personal science experiment on your health, you're building proof that you control your choices, or you're quietly testing a new identity that feels more capable than the old one. None of these are failures if you drink again in February. They're data points, evidence about what your brain, body, and sense of self actually want when the holiday pressure fades. The real win isn't staying sober forever, it's learning what happens when you take alcohol off the table for 31 days. That knowledge stays with you. Early February, I'll release Why Your Brain Hates New Year's Resolutions. It explains the exact same psychology behind January motivation crashes and why dry January is so appealing right now. For now, if you want more relationship psychology, watch Why They Keep You Off Social Media or The Psychology of Cuffing Season. Both unpack why people do the confusing things they do in dating. For more 5-minute psychology breakdowns like this, subscribe to MindDecoder and check the other videos on the channel.